Want to hear a fun way to get woken up? The postman just came and told me I had to pay 11 bucks to get the package Kirsty sent to me eons ago. But it is finally here, after I scrambled to find teeny tiny bits of money, because apparently you also have to pay it in cash, and you have to pay the exact amount. Like, I had 20 bucks laying around just like that, but the guy wanted it exactly the amount, and the amount was 10 euros and 65 cents. So I just paid him for my coin collection. That man now has 2 kilograms of coinage on him. Anyway, I got a package. I want to open it because I've been waiting for weeks on this bitch. So I have a rough idea of what's inside, but I don't have a slightest idea what's actually inside. So we're going to experience this together. Yay! Kirsty! There is food in here! Okay, what's that? White chalk. Ah, this is like hot chocolate, but it's white and I love white chocolate. So this is amazing. Belgian choc mint. I never had mint chocolate before. Interesting. I'm going to try these out once it's getting colder outside, because I also have a cool, nice milk frother now that can make hot milk and hot cocoa with like frothed milk. So that's going to be really cool. And then we got an assortment, like just a collection of different sweets. Do I have to taste these live on camera now because they are British sweets and I'm not used to British sweets? Interesting. Nice. Thank you, thank you. I love sweets. There's a lot of stuff in here. Where to begin? Okay, so we have 2 books. Something Mysterious. Oh my god, this is going to be a mug and I'm going to be very excited about this. And I think these 3 are candles that Kirsty makes. Because if you don't know, Kirsty has a little Etsy shop for candles and shit. It is currently closed, but I think she's aiming to open it back up in October. Do with that information what you will. So I think I'm going to start with the candles. No, I'm going to start by getting my coffee. Because I made me a beautiful coffee with my milk frother and I want to drink a coffee. Like, again, the postman woke me up. Okay, candles. I love candles. I haven't found the optimal spot to put them in my new room yet, but I don't care because I love candles. Okay. This is Rye from A Darker Shade of Magic. No, I still haven't read the last 100 pages of the last book in the trilogy because of his dad. We can blame his dad for that. What's it smell? Young orchid and luxury. Okay. Golden yellow. Such a nice color too, because like this is almost the color I imagine his skin has. Oh, okay. I got a whiff from like back here and I thought like, ooh, this smells like cleaner, but then it doesn't smell like cleaner. It smells fresh, like a freshly cleaned room, but it doesn't smell like cleaner. Ooh, watch me just sniff this candle instead of lighting it. That's a good one. That's a good one. I don't know why, but this is a candle I would specifically light at the tail end of summer. That's how this smells like the tail end of summer, if that makes sense. I do very weird associations with smells. I also cannot hold smells in my brain. Like if you tell me it smells like orange, I have a logical idea of what it smells like, but I don't have the smell of an orange in my nose. So do with that information what you want. So the next one is Lyla Bard, my least favorite character in the Darker Shade of Magic series. I say that in a very negative way, but her being my least favorite character in one of my favorite series ever still puts her above most characters. Just because I say she's my least character, I still love her, but compared to the rest of the cast. So Lyla smells like ocean waves, gunpowder, and intrigue. All these 3 things should hit home for me, okay? Seriously. So, of course, it's black. Ooh. Oh, this smells like man. This reminds me of I smelled something like this before, not as strong, but oh my god. This smells like my my grandpa. And don't get me wrong, I love my grandpa, and this is going to be so weird. Please don't take that out of context. I love the way my grandpa smells. Like, the things I associate with the smell of my grandpa, I love those. And this smells like my grandpa. Oh my god. I don't even know when I would light this, but it smells like my grandpa. Amazing. This smells like my grandpa. Last candle. I swear, if this smells like my grandma, I'm going to scream. One of the things I most associate, like the strongest memory I have with my grandparents, both of them are still alive, by the way. They are fine. But the strongest memory I have with my grandparents is summer barbecue parties in their garden. And this is like, that was like the family time. We didn't have so much family time in my family, but those barbecues, we don't do these barbecues anymore. We still hang out at my grandma's all the time, but we don't do specifically these late summer birthday barbecues anymore. And that is like the strongest childhood family memories I have. So if we have late summer evening and my grandpa, then this will smell like my grandma. I'm going to lose my shit. Okay, this is a Fallout candle. That's a video game. It doesn't say what it smells like. It just says, will yours be toxic? Will yours be a toxic wasteland or a hidden paradise? So we will see. I swear, if this smells like my grandma. Okay, so it's like a gray with like a slight green tint. Don't smell like my grandma, I swear. Okay. When it first hits your nose, it's kind of soapy, but ooh, there's fruit in there. So good news, it doesn't smell like my grandma. Bad news, it smells like the guest bathroom at my grandma's place. Kirsty, you didn't give me a rye, a Lyla, and a Fallout candle. You gave me childhood candles. You somehow managed to take my childhood and make candles out of it. What is this witchery? Oh my god. So I have a candle I will definitely light at the end of summer, which is the rye candle, because it smells like the end of summer, like a candle you would light at the end of summer. Then I have a candle that smells like my grandpa, the Lyla candle. I don't know when I would light this. Probably also like still in summer, but like at the tipping point where the night gets cold. You know what I mean? And then I have my grandma's bathroom, also known as a Fallout shelter. You probably could survive in my grandma's place. This is actually like a spring candle, because the most time we spend at my grandma, like in one go, like hours, like a whole day, is Easter. And we are a lot of people, so oftentimes you actually have to use the guest bathroom because multiple people have to go pee at the same time. This is way too much information, by the way. Yeah, thinking about it, I think I associate the smell of my grandma's guest bathroom with Easter, which is a whole sentence I just said. I still can't fathom the fact that this is my childhood in a bunch of candles. This makes no fucking sense. Moving on. This thing. Now, why does this thing make me so happy? Because Kirsty posted this one in a group Discord, and we were all gushing about how cute it is, because it's the cutest mug. It is the cutest mug, I swear. So just seeing those tiny feetsies here, like I know what it is, I know what it looks like, but oh my god, it's like I need you all to perceive the sheep mug. It's a sheep. It has feet. It even has a tiny tail. Oh my god. I have a sheep mug now. I need to give this sheep a beautiful little name. And oh my god, I have a sheep mug now. It is so cute. The tiny feet, the tail, like the tail. Look, it has a tiny spiral in it. Ah! Okay, this is 100% cute aggression, and I'm actively thinking about just pouring my coffee in here right now. I probably should wash it first, and I don't know if that amount of coffee fits into this mug, but oh my god, I love it. And it is microwave and dishwasher safe. Perfection. I don't have to spend spoons on it. Yes! Then we go to the books. So I know one of them was a DNF for Kirsty, or she didn't like it that much, but it was on my wish list. And I'm still interested in it even after she DNF'd it, so I know one of those books. That is some really cool washi tape. Can I peel it off and like preserve it? Yes, yes, yes! Ha! Free washi tape! I do that often. Like if you wrap anything with washi tape for me, I will find a way to preserve the washi tape. I'm not someone who is against ripping presents to shreds, but if I like the paper, if I like the washi tape, I will be careful because I want to preserve it. I'm a very impatient person, but sometimes I can be very patient. First book is The Problem with Perfect by Phillip William Stover. I am sorry, but I completely forgot what Kirsty's opinion on this book was. You might have to check out one of the videos for that. I don't remember which one, but I distinctly remember that she wasn't the biggest fan of it. But yeah, this is a romance and I'm currently in my romance era, so here we go. Oh, interesting. Yes, I'm a book sniffer. Okay, why do I think this is the smell of Kirsty now? It might just be Belia from the candles, but I don't know. This is a smell I would associate with Kirsty. Interesting insights into my brain today. This also has a beautiful washi tape. Look at that. Look at this washi tape. I'm definitely going to keep this. And I don't know what the book is. I also only see the blurb, so I'm not looking at the cover because you can kind of see through the paper, so careful. Okay, so let's look at this. I'm not looking, I'm not looking, I'm not looking, I'm not looking, I'm not looking. Ah! Okay, this is another one from my wish list. It's Swift and Saddled by Lyla Sage. Again, I'm in my romance era currently, and I have a thing for cowboys. It is not necessarily one of the topics I know most about, but every time I see anything cowboy related, I'm diving headfirst into it. I'm also maybe currently working on fantasy western projects in terms of writing, so cool. I love cowboys, okay? I love cowboys. So when everyone was gushing about cowboy romances, I'm like, yes, I'm in my romance era and I love cowboys, gimme. And then I never bought any cowboy romances. So this is my first cowboy romance, yay. And yes, I'm looking forward to this. Also, rip off, I have to go on a little rant of German booksellers because if I order UK editions via the big bad evil side of Amazon, I get them for the translated price, like 99, like this is $9.99 in pounds, and that in euros, that is what I pay for those books. I also get free delivery on books for Amazon because whatever. Anyways, if I wanted to get this via a bookshop in Germany, they double the price, which is ridiculous for a, what is this? This is not even 300 pages, and they want 20 bucks for that. I can get a 700 page hardcover for the same price in Germany. Now, why do they double the price? They say it's because they have to import the book. Pretty sure that's a lie, but it's a sneaky way for them to make money because in Germany we have something that is called the Buchpreisbindung. So it is illegal to sell a book at a higher or lower price. Every book of a certain format costs the same in Germany. It is a law that it makes sure that everyone involved in the process of making that book is paid fairly, and also that the bookshops are paid fairly. It is to make sure that everyone can get their money while at the same time making books as accessible as possible to people by not overpricing them. Problem being inflation, and now books are very fucking expensive in Germany, so there's a whole other rats thing, but the idea behind it is the right one, right? Pay people fairly, make it accessible, find the middle of this Venn diagram. Makes sense. But if you import books from the UK or from the US, they can just claim that it's import fees and hike up the price as much as they want to, because these books don't fall under this law. The German books fall under this law. English books do not. Any book in any other language that is not published by a German publisher falls under this law, which is kind of unfair, if you ask me. Because that is how then bookshops will try to hike up the price needlessly, and they just claim it's like import fees or something, which is stupid. As someone who has seen these forms when they order books, that is not how this works. A lot of bookshops do that. I guess I'm fine with it if it's like a small independent one, but the big ones do it too. Like the big chain ones in Germany, they do it too. Anyway, rant over, Swift and Saddled. Very happy to have this one on my shelf now. I really have to keep myself from adjusting my TBR once again, so thankfully this doesn't fit any prompts I have to fulfill currently. Sadly, this one does fulfill a bunch of prompts I have currently and in the next 2 months, so But yeah, I'm very happy about those books. Very happy about my childhood in candle form. Now I have the mystery and the mystery left. I don't know what is in these. I have not even an idea. Like, I knew that there would be candles. I knew that there would be books. I didn't know about the mug, and I don't know what these two are. Again, there's some pretty washi tape in here. Some got a bit ripped, sadly, but it's like a witch. It's so cute. Look at that. Witch doing witchy things. Oh, this goes off like butter. Okay, so I have no idea what this is. I'm not looking. It's another book, I think. What is it? Oh, okay, so this is the one that Kirsty said, I don't like it, do you want to have it? It's What Moves the Dead by T. Kingfisher. I distinctly remember what Kirsty didn't like about that, because there's like 2 videos where she's ranting about this out there in the ether. And I have never tried a T. Kingfisher. And this is one of the T. Kingfishers where I'm like, this sounds interesting, I might want to look into it. But I never got myself a T. Kingfisher, so this is my first T. Kingfisher. Thank you, Kirsty. Also, it's the prettier cover in my opinion, so there's that. And yeah, she said there's like some annotations in there, and I'm interested in what an opener. Sounds like me, to be honest. I had a strong urge to step back from them, and an even stronger urge to poke them with a stick. Same, honestly. Same. Not a seal shroom. Okay, this is so funny though. Kirsty, I think we have to at one point get the same book annotated. I've never annotated a book. I am a person who keeps the books clean. I think we have to do the thing where we get the same book annotated and then switch it out. I think that would be funny. Yeah, this also smells like you. This is now the smell I will associate with you. I don't have a good scent memory, but this is now the smell that I associate with you. Does Swift and Saddle smell the same? I have to know. I need to know! Cue the Jekyll and Hyde soundtrack. It does. Oh my god. Okay, now I have 3 books that smell like Kirsty. Thank you. Do I know where to put these on my shelf? No. But my shelves are still a work in progress anyway, so it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. We can deal with it. And the last mystery thing. I have no idea what this is. It's very flat. Like it's just a sheet of paper wrapped in more paper, I think. So let's see. So apparently it's a bunch of stickers. All of them are still stuck in there, but one fell out. And the fact that it is a shrimp. You are shrimply the best. Thank you. I'm shrimping a lot when I'm sitting and doing things. So that this is like when a tarot card falls out while you are shifting the deck around. That this wants to tell me something. I'm pretty sure. Hold on to that. The next one yes. The next one that came out is a skeleton that drinks coffee, because of course it's a brand. Although I have to say, I slowed down my coffee consumption because my intestines were actively eating themselves, and I discovered, if you watched my February wrap up, you know that I discovered that matcha agrees with me in terms of like texture and taste, because I'm very iffy about those things. So I actually substituted most of my coffee intake by just drinking matcha. I went from 3 to 4 full-blown coffees down to 1 of these, and it's like just a double shot of espresso, and the rest is filled up with milk. So that's all the coffee I'm consuming, and I'm only consuming that every other day because my intestines do not like coffee anymore. Probably an acidic thing. So I'm just letting my stomach, I guess, heal a bit, and I mostly consume matcha. I also only drink like 1 matcha, maybe 2 a day, because the way matcha distributes caffeine throughout your body actually takes like place for like 6 hours. So I still want to sleep at some point. Anyway, tangent over. This video is getting way too long. We have some of these wind blower thingies. This is actually so funny, because sometimes, especially when I'm outside and I'm just happy and in a safe space, this happens so many times when I'm with my theater group. I just do this, and because we're a very neuro-spicy theater group, a lot of people just join in, and we literally just look like this. on a stage. And we just do that. It is very cathartic. I can only recommend doing it. It just feels great. It just feels great. And it gets a lot of physical energy out. Actually, it's helping. I only see the background and I know immediately it's cryptids. And I love that. Look, we have a Bigfoot or Sasquatch, depending on where you're from. We have Nessie down here. That's so cool. Bunch of trees, the footprints. That is cool. Sparkly things! So we have some, oh, you can barely see that, wait. You still can barely see that, but it's like sparkly, fireworks stickers. That is so cool. I love fireworks. Not too much of a fan of the sound because it's very loud and it sometimes hurts in my ears, but that's fine. That's what headphones are for. But I love looking at them. Like, I'm so fascinated. In Germany, you are only allowed fireworks if there is a trained pyrotechnician around or on New Year's Eve. Like, we are infamous for the amount of fireworks we use on New Year's Eve because everyone can just use it. It's not state regulated. Well, it is state regulated, but just every person can just go and buy tremendous amounts of explosives, so that's safe. And I'm like every New Year's Eve, I'm like 3-5 hours in, and people are still shooting shit into the air, and I just love watching it. I just love watching it. I love fireworks. Aww, and then we have some gardening unicorns. Ah, look at that. It's a unicorn, and it's inside the greenhouse. That is so cute. Oh my god. I have no idea where I would use these, but I love them. Ah. Ooh. My current bullet journal theme is green. I might go back in and put some stickers in there. I don't know yet. But also I put a bunch of stickers like on the outside of my notebooks, so maybe I make a gardening unicorn themed one. What is that? Oh, birds, firebirds, phoenixes. Oh, that is so pretty. That is so pretty. Oh my god. I think I know what the theme for next month will be. Amazing. There's one more sticker sheet and then there are like a bunch of loose stickers. More unicorn. No, it's zebras. Oh my god, it's zebras and it's rainbow zebras. Oh my god, look at that. Did you know that there are both black and white zebras? You have to look at the nose to figure out what the base color is. I also think zebras have one of the funniest animal calls. Like, if you've ever heard a zebra call out, it sounds ridiculous. It sounds like something from outer space, actually. There's another sheet. Aww, it's guinea pigs. Well, no, is it mice or is it hamsters? I don't know. It's fine as long as it's not guinea pigs because I'm allergic to guinea pigs. But oh my god, I had a hamster once. He hated me. I hated him too, but it was like mutual. We were loving each other in our mutual hate. His species had an average lifespan of 2.5 to 3 years, and the bitch died at 4.5. He did not want to die. He survived. Not his children and his grandchildren, because he never had children, but like all of his siblings had like children and grandchildren, and he survived all of them. He survived all of them. This bitch. I still have a scar on my pinky where he bit me. I loved him. He was my first pet. Another tangent. You get so much information about me in this video. There's another stick. There are so many sticker sheets in here. Wait, I have to pull everything out. So, ooh, look at that. We have some creepy hands. Creepy Peppa. Can you see that? Creepy hands. Shut up, Dina! Then we have some stickers, celebrating stickers, and also coffee and donuts and cake. And I love everything about that. Now I'm hungry. Hi, hungry, I'm dead. And we have some colorful rainbows. And then we have some pussies! I mean, we have some peaches. Peaches are one of those things. I don't like the peach itself, but I like the taste of peach. Like everything peach flavored. Even like if you just take the peach and make something out of it, like with jam or something, I love it. But I don't like peaches. But also the color scheme of peaches is just amazing, and the way they flower, and the whole plant is just amazing. And we have a little skeleton riding on a broomstick. You can't see it because my face is in the camera. Wait, let me do this. Can you see it now? No, you can't. How do beauty YouTubers do this, man? And we have a little skull and heart potion. There. Can you see it? You can see it. That's cute. I love me some witchy stuff. Such an aesthetic. Is that a skull bee carrying a sugar star? Oh my god. That's so cute. That is such a cool sticker. The urge to slap it on my laptop so everyone can see it. A Jack Skellington bunny. Oh my god. I love Nightmare Before Christmas. I watch it every year. I know the whole soundtrack. It was my first exposure to Tim Burton and Danny Elfman. And oh my god, I love The Nightmare Before Christmas. And not in like a Disney adult kind of way. I just genuinely love The Nightmare Before Christmas. Ooh. Okay, this speaks to the monster fucker in me. Because tell me this is not attractive. Tell me this is not attractive. Ooh, then we have this. You know, this is like, there's like, in my brain, there's like a difference between spirituality and witchy things. And this is giving spirituality for some reason. Summoning the focus of my camera. Also, this is probably a Magnus Archives reference with the eye. If you know, you know. And then we have some crystals. Look at it. Some pretty crystals. I think I want to match the color of these for a theme in my bullet journal because it's a very strong color palette. This sounds like I am a very artsy person. I am not. I can barely color match things. But I try. I try. That. So, this is my haul, I guess. This is what Kirsty sent me. Thank you, Kirsty. I got some hot chocolates to try out, which I'm very excited for because I love me a good hot chocolate. It's just very hard to do one. I'll make one. I'll get one. Or whatever. So I got some hot chocolates. Mint and white. Got some candy to try. Got a bunch of stickers. Got some candles that smell like my childhood for some reason. Got a bunch of free washi tape too. I got the cutest mug on the planet with a little tail on it. I really need to give you a name because of course I do. And I got 3 books I'm excited to read. Thank you, Kirsty. Love you.